Two cases of human Hmpv were reported in Bengaluru on Monday. A 3-month-old baby who has been discharged and an 8-month-old who is recovering at the hospital in the Karnataka capital. This marks the first reported cases of Hmpv in India. The infected infants and their families have no recent travel history, ruling out exposure from other regions or countries. Center, in a statement, said that both cases were identified through routine surveillance for multiple respiratory viral pathogens as part of ICMR's ongoing efforts to monitor respiratory illnesses across the country. Hmpv is already in circulation globally, including in India, and cases of respiratory illnesses associated with Hmpv have been reported in various countries. The Health Ministry has convened a meeting on Hmpv preparedness today. Hmpv is a respiratory virus that often causes mild symptoms resembling a cold but can lead to other complications, particularly in infants, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. The virus can occasionally trigger pneumonia or exacerbate chronic respiratory conditions. Cases typically rise during the winter and early spring. The center announced on Sunday that it is monitoring Hmpv and other respiratory viruses, especially following recent reports of increased respiratory illnesses in China. A joint monitoring group convened on January 4 to evaluate the situation with representatives from the World Health Organization, National Center for Disease Control, Indian Council of Medical Research, and other health organizations participating. Respiratory illnesses in China align with seasonal variations caused by viruses such as influenza, RSV, and Hmpv. Current surveillance data from India does not indicate any unusual surge in respiratory infections, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. As a precaution, the center has increased laboratory capacity for Hmpv testing. The ICMR will monitor Hmpv trends throughout the year, alongside other respiratory illnesses such as influenza-like illness and severe acute respiratory infections. A robust network of surveillance systems, including those operated by ICMR and the Integrated Disease Surveillance Program, continues to track respiratory infections across the country. Hospitals have been advised to strengthen isolation protocols for suspected cases, ensure the availability of essential medicines, and promptly report ILI and SARI cases through the Integrated Health Information Platform.